What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video and welcome to another pickups video. Today I'm going to be going through my pickups of October and November, and I bought quite a few things, I have to say. Now, at the beginning of the year I kind of said that my backlog was ever growing and it was becoming the point where I need to stop buying so many games, and that's kind of what I did. For the first 4 to 6 months, I would have said, other than the odd PlayStation 5 game here and there when I got my PlayStation 5, I only bought about 5 games up until maybe June of this year, and then kind of things have changed and I've been buying considerably more. I just did a video about 10 platinums I want to earn in my backlog, and it's just a never-ending list. So I've actually picked up quite a few games for many different reasons, and I'm going to start with the PlayStation 5 games. The first PlayStation 5 game, the only PlayStation 5 game I bought in October and November, is a game you've probably seen me talk about on the channel quite a bit, which is Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this game is pretty banging, I have to say. I've done a review of this. If you would like to watch my full thoughts on it, you can do so by watching that video. Now, I bought this because, as a YouTuber, I thought, I want to try and get a review out on the day of release, and I applied for a code. Square Enix did not honour me with such kindness, and instead they rejected me, and I had to buy it myself. And thankfully, because I bought through 365 Games, who clearly send out pre-orders early from time to time, it came like on the Saturday when it wasn't due to be released until the Tuesday. So I managed to get a review out on the day of release, which was cool. It's a great goddamn game. What can I say? Is it worth £50? It depends. If you love Marvel, then I would say it is. Honestly, it's so much better than Avengers. Like I've said on the review, I said it's like Uncharted in space. It's an easy platinum, 20 hours, and you have a great time doing it. This is the only game that I'm like close to finishing in the games that I bought so far. Okay, so the next game is Untitled Goose Game. As you can see, it's still sealed. So this game came to my attention during the PlatinumBro Platinum Difficulty Challenge in my Discord, where people were playing games from increasing difficulty, starting with 1 out of 10. And I think Untitled Goose Game was a 4 out of 10 difficulty. It was a game that a lot of people were playing because it's quite short, probably 6 to 8 hours. And somebody I know who's a gamer actually asked me if I wanted to buy it because they want to do it on co-op and they want to help get the Platinum Trophy. And I was like, well, you know, I can't refuse somebody in need, somebody who needs me to come in, needs El PlatinumBro to rock up and earn them a Platinum Trophy, and earn myself a Platinum Trophy, which is why I picked up this game, and I am looking forward to playing it. Okay, so the next 3 games were total just impulse buys. So yes, I bought Untitled Goose Game because a friend wanted me to play it with them. I bought Guardians of the Galaxy for the YouTube channel. So I actually went to the big shopping centre in Newcastle, and I only went for jeans. I was like, I need me some new jeans. Okay, I've only got a good couple pairs. PlatinumBro needs some jeans. You know, he needs some light blue jeans to look the part. You know, even though you never see my legs, you never see me from the waist down. I needed them jeans anyway. So I went in and I was like, I'm just going to go in game. You know, I'm going to walk past, I'm going to just see what's kicking about. I had some time to kill because, you know, I was trying to wait. I was at the point where if I knew if I left, I'd be stuck in traffic, so I thought, might as well just wait for half an hour. And I go in and I see the 3 for 2. And I'm like, well, my god, these are actually really cheap. If you go into the game and get 3 for 2 pre-owned, you're coming away with like 3 games, so between like £30 and £40. So these games end up costing me £31 for 3 games. All games I've wanted for a long ass time. So the first game I ended up picking up was The Outer Worlds. Now this game, created by Obsidian, the people who made Fallout New Vegas. It's a shorter Fallout experience, that's pretty much what the game is, but in space. It's been on my list for such a long time. I've really wanted to play it. You know what it's like, guys. You do RPGs, they're always a bit daunting because you know how much time is required to earn the Platinum Trophy. This one's quite a short one, probably coming in at maybe only 40 to 50 hours to earn the Platinum. There is DLC now, which is quite pricey, to be honest. I think the DLC is around £30, so I might wait until there's a sale to pick up the DLC. But yeah, you know, it's a first-person Fallout game in space made by the Obsidian, who made arguably the best Fallout game, being Fallout New Vegas. So what's not to love about this one? If you played it, let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, the next game is, in fact, if you think back to the podcast, if you've been watching for a long time, before the new year we had Platinums on and we spoke about our games of the generation, and Joel's special mention was this game, which is Nier Automata. It is, you know, if you played it, everyone who's played this game tells me I should play it because it's just so fantastic. And as well, obviously Nier's out as well. The remaster, the rebuild is out as well. And yeah, I know I'm going to love it. Again, it's another RPG, but I think this one is going to be one I'm going to jump on at some point. It's going to go join the back of the backlog, but I just know that it's a fantastic game, and I know that I will enjoy it massively. Okay, so the final PlayStation 4 game of the 3 for 2 is a game which I know I won't play for a while because of how long and how difficult it is. I've seen it a few times, and that is Divinity Original Sin 2. I was going to get the first one, but I've heard that all in all, Divinity Original Sin 2 is probably considerably better, and it's really good for people new to CRPGs like myself. I'm going to give a shout out to Mortismal Gaming, who has like 30k subs right now. I watch a lot of his videos about CRPGs. He just breakdowns on like Pathfinder, on Definitive Original Sin, just all these CRPGs, massive RPG games. He finishes games to 100%, like yourself, but he does them on Steam instead of Platinums. And he always talks about it, and I've watched so many videos. The Platinum Trophy is like 150 hours, and it's like a 7 out of 10. It is quite a challenging game, but it's a turn-based RPG with lots of depth, lots of role-playing elements, and I know I'll get lost in it massively, and I do want to play it. It's an ultra-rare platinum as well, which would be cool to have. I know it's going to be one hell of a commitment. It's like the game you can play over and over again. You can make so much depth to your characters, to your team, to the way you play, the way you deal with situations. It's one of the ultimate RPG experiences. Like, it's one of the best RPGs on the PlayStation 4. A lot of people haven't played it, including myself. I know I did a Trophyless review, I think it was Heather's recently, and she has the Platinum for Definitive Original Sin 1, which is harder, which is another thing. I've spoken a few times why I'm always impressed whenever I see someone Platinum a CRPG, just because I know how much time goes into them. You think like games like Fallout and Skyrim require a lot of time, which they do, but these games are different. CRPGs are different. They require usually multiple playthroughs, missable trophies, lots of different quests, and where you got to deal with things is always so different. So I'm always impressed when I see a Platinum trophy. Maybe someday I'll have the Platinum for this. Okay, so if you watched the podcast with Adam McDermott and Ludi XP recently, which came out before this video, you will know that I bought myself a new console. I've been travelling a bit with work. I haven't had as much time to be in the house to be on the PlayStation, and I thought now is the time to invest in a I can see it if I can get it out. You can't really see because of lighting. A Nintendo Switch. I got a Switch Lite because I thought I'm buying it with the intention of always playing it handheld. They're considerably cheaper, and I bought it, and I haven't really regretted it. I have 2 games for it, so I have 1 game actually. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Unite. So Unite is the free game, which is also available on mobile. It's definitely just League of Legends meets Pokemon, and in short doses, it's a really fun game. I haven't been playing it massively in large amounts. I've probably been jumping in for 1 or 2 games per day, so probably 20 to 30 minutes a day. Been having a lot of fun doing it. I think it's just a really good little jump in, jump out experience. It's free, which means there's loads and loads of microtransactions, which, for better or for worse, I think I'd rather have just paid £20, £30 for the actual game and just had access to all of the content. But we all know Nintendo are going to make so much more money from it being this free model. And the Pokemon Eevee, so Pokemon Eevee is the remastering of the very first game, and it takes elements from Pokemon Go, which is the game, the walking game, the catching game. And I just have to say, like, someone who's played Pokemon Yellow, Red, Blue, Fire Red, Leaf Green, probably all the way through about 15 times. I usually play Fire Red all the way through every 2 or 3 years. I just love it so much. That and Soul Silver are the games I just always go back to. So good to see it finally in full 3D. The catching mechanics are different, and I don't mind them. I think it's a good little spin. I think if you're new to Pokemon, it is the best Pokemon game to get on board with because of how easy it is, how much of a transition it is from Pokemon Let's Go to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It just introduces you to the Pokemon mechanics so well. A lot of it's dumbed down. There's no like second abilities anymore, and there's like only the Pokemon from the Kanto region, but it's pretty fantastic. And I went for Eevee because I played Pokemon Yellow so many times. I didn't want Pikachu. You can catch him in the game if you want him. I just want to have an Eevee. I've never really used Eevee in Pokemon games before, other than the odd Espeon from time to time. And I really loved it. And I went for a really weird team because I played it so many times that I didn't want to have a team that I always have. I didn't want to have the starters. So I went for a really weird team. I'm going to go for Eevee, Nidoqueen, Golduck, Dragonite. I love Dragonite, it's my favourite Pokemon of all time. Maybe like a Primeape, and then finally a Mewtwo. It's going to be the team I'm going to go for because I thought it's a little bit different, but you can't not have Mewtwo in. He's like the strongest Pokemon in existence, so you kind of need to have him there. And I've been playing a lot of my time recently without trophies, trophy hunting without platinum trophies, being there to tease me to keep playing, and it's been an interesting experience. I'm going to be making its own separate video to talk about how I felt about it, because it has had a lot of pros. It's also had a lot of cons, a lot of things that I've missed from trophy hunting, which I didn't think I would. I thought I would just enjoy gaming for gaming, and it's been a little bit different. But yeah, guys, so those are the games I bought over October and November. In terms of the Nintendo Switch going forward, I'm going to play a few of the third-party games that I just never got around to playing on the PlayStation. So I think I'm going to get Civ 6 next, and then I'm going to play all the Pokemon games. I think I'm going to get my eye on Mystery Dungeon, maybe Sword and Shield, or maybe the new Pearl or Diamond games to see how I feel. Obviously get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I'm not going to buy loads of games because I've got such a big backlog. I'll probably only buy 2 or 3 games for the rest of the year, I imagine. Just make the most of Pokemon Unite and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, to be honest, because they are fantastic games, especially for travelling. They're great just to sit down and watch TV as well. I feel like for somebody who sits at a desk now, for YouTube, for work, for gaming, it's nice to be able to finally sit down on a couch and just put some garbage TV on. Well, garbage, I mean Comedy Genius, like Peep Show, or It's All Sunny in Philadelphia, and just mong out to some Peep Show and catch me some Pokemon and win some battles. It's a great combination. So on that, guys, let me know what games you've bought in October and November. I'd be interested to hear what you're going to buy and what you're going to buy for the rest of the year if you have any plans for any of the big releases like Call of Duty or Battlefield. I might buy Battlefield, I'm on the fence about it. And on that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.